Hey team, welcome to the training, the three biggest bottlenecks in your business, what they have in common and how to fix them. And an exciting opportunity, longest title ever, but summarizes what this video is about. I try and get it done in under 5 minutes because I know you're busy. So first of all, let's identify your problems and let's just talk about your funnel, right? This is how we convert strangers into clients. Top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, bottom of the funnel, and where these bottlenecks fall. So the first bottleneck is just not getting enough people into the bottle, right? You're not getting enough people into the funnel. And these are your followers. And we gain followers by either producing great content that gets a lot of reach and people want to follow us for it, or we just do it manually, which is what we call a follow back strategy, where we follow accounts that look like our ideal avatar. They come across, look at our page. If it's optimized correctly, they'll follow us back, and that's how we can manually do that. And if you're starting out in this game, you want to be doing like 50 of these at least per day. I think there's a max of 60 on IG at the minute before it kind of flags up. But that's how you manually grow your account. But this is the biggest bottleneck, right? We're either not doing this or our content isn't good enough. It's not getting the reach that we want to bring in new people. And we know the algorithm is getting harder and harder to master. Next bottleneck is the content itself. Like we're not either producing enough content or the content isn't high enough quality to A, bring people into our audience, but B, nurture people within our audience. If people aren't liking or engaging or commenting on our content, they ain't going to see it, even if they follow us. So they never get warmed up enough. And then bottleneck number 3 is bottom of the funnel, and this is conversations. This is the biggest bottleneck that I see. I've worked with hundreds of fitness coaches over the past couple of years, and this is always the one that people struggle with, is starting conversations with strangers every single day, because it feels weird and it feels salesy and we don't like it because people ghost us and they're like, why are you in my DMs? But it is part of the process, is reaching out and starting conversations, because without a conversation, there's no conversion. There will never be a sale. If we're just following this normal strategy, then there'll be a sale without a conversation. So either you're not doing enough of this stuff, or the messages that you're sending aren't very good. Like they're turning people off and they're not starting the conversations. So and just coming back to this, you want to be producing, you want to be starting at least 20 conversations a day. Content, you want to be doing 5 or 6 posts a week. Followers, you want to be following 50 accounts. Like if you're just starting out online and you want to grow your followers, grow your leads, like this is the stuff that you want to be doing. And all of this is going to take about 3 to 4 hours a day to do it right. So the thing that they've all got in common, right, is time. And often we just don't have enough time in our day, or we don't want to do this stuff. So we put it off and we do other stuff instead. It's like when you were at school and you had to write an essay and you tidy your room instead, or just find anything else to do, because this stuff feels uncomfortable and we're always trying to move away from pain. And then we have the scale problem, right? So even if you do all of this stuff, right, and you start getting some leads and some sales, what happens is obviously you become busier, you have less time because you're coaching more people. So this starts to go to 2 hours, to 1 hour, to every other day. It becomes inconsistent. So again, you're not bringing enough leads in. So you might do a launch 1 month, goes well. The next month, you don't get any new sales because you haven't got enough new people warmed up into your audience. So how do you fix this? We've got 2 options. One is the do-it-yourself model, and you just build more discipline, right? And you get really disciplined with your time. You time block this stuff. You just make sure it gets done, right, every single day. Or you get some of this stuff done for you, and then obviously there's a trade of money for your time, right? And of course, when people get to a certain stage where they're earning enough money, this is when they start to scale their business, right? Because they bring in the team of appointment setters, they bring in people to close the sales for them, they bring in people to produce and edit the content for them. And the top fitness coaches, they're doing fuck all. They're not doing anything. They're not even coaching because they've got a team of coaches working underneath them. They're just like top of the pile, kind of delegating tasks, but they're not actually doing anything. They're sitting by the pool in Dubai, having the time of their lives, just managing their business. But the mistake people make sometimes when they're starting an online fitness business is the perceived freeness. Let me just rewind and say that properly. The perception that starting an online business is free and we can grow a successful business free. Because if you think about any other bricks and mortar business, starting a shop or starting a business, you have to invest thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of pounds, buying the stock, buying the facility, the rent, the overheads. It can take a couple of years before you get into profit, but you need those things, right? And it's a bit like this, like we need all of these things doing, but we don't necessarily have all the time to be able to do them. So we never get off the ground. So let me come to my exciting opportunity now. Break this down for you because I want to try and solve these problems for you so that you can grow a business. So a new offer, and I haven't got any fancy slides. I'm just like come up with this week, and I want 3 people as case studies for this because it's going to be absolutely epic. So we're going to produce 3 to 5 pieces of content for you per week. We're going to start 20 to 30 conversations every single day for you. So like we're taking all of the shit off your hands. Like we're saving you 3 to 4 hours a day here of the stuff that you don't want to do. And you're going to be mentored by me in a mastermind or one-to-one, depending where you're at with ad strategy or organic. Again, depending where you are, because these do work hand in hand. If you're just starting, you need to make sure that your page is optimized in order for ads to run effectively. And even when you're running ads, you still need an organic strategy behind that to warm people up. So depending where you are, like on the ladder and how much money you've got to invest, I'm going to come up with some different proposals for you. And I want this to be affordable, even for the coaches that are kind of just starting out, that don't have a lot of money. I want to come up with different options to support you, whether that's a group coaching model, less posting per week, less conversations, and then the opposite end of the scale for like someone that needs everything, right? I'm going to come up with different price points. So if you're interested in becoming one of these lucky 3 people to save 3 to 4 hours per week for a really affordable amount of money, which is absolutely going to skyrocket your business once you nail all 3 of these elements, you're going to see a huge uplift in leads and clients and really take your business to the next level. Just send me a DM on school and just say, hey, watch your video. Can you give me some prices for the case study? And I'll send over the different options for you to have a think about. Awesome. Thanks for watching the video. Have a wonderful day.